Hello gamers, welcome to Throgg the Troll King. This has been a long time coming. It's been a week of editing. It's not any different, it was just a whole lot of footage. And also, I was working on like the Project Zomboid stuff and getting a lot of those projects done. So with Throgg, we have some pretty specific goals. I want to assimilate most of Norsca so I can feel pretty proud owning all that. And then I want to fight Coastalin. If I remember correctly, in the story or in the books, he goes to Prague and forces Max Schreiber to create another troll because he wants a little troll girlfriend or whatever. It's pretty cute. It's pretty adorable. So that's going to be our goal. We're going to beat the fuck out of some people. We're going to keep some pretty lore accurate representation in the armies. So we're going for mostly the Cyclopses, a little bit of Norscan like troops, but more than likely we're just going for trolls, the skin wolves, stuff like that. Maybe some chaos giants or the Norscan giants. I feel like that's a army composition that fits him because if I remember correctly in the books, they did talk about how even the Norscan troops are afraid of their own trolls. It's more of like a we work together because we have to sort of situation, or because we're similarly aligned. So here we're gonna do our first battle. We got to see how strong Throgg. It sounds like Throt. I'm gonna keep messing that up no matter how many takes I do. That sucks. But he's gonna slap the shit out of that giant. The giant actually fucked him up a little bit, but he messed that up. And this was a good first battle. I will be entirely honest, this was my second time starting the campaign. I'd done a first campaign and then the footage had corrupted when I tried to end the recording. I'd gone about to fighting against Slaanesh. So I made sure this second go was pretty damn similar. It is now a whole ass another day. I just want a date. Let's form this confederation. I just want the fuck to sleep after the date. You know how it is, gamers. That's never something I would do. I did it. I mean, I'm proud of myself. Let's get some ranged troops. Let's go over here. I thought this was maybe the leader. I was pretty sure this was the leader. Sarl Gunderson or whatever. I'd rather not lose one of our troops, even if it's just one of our marauders. Now, the Berserkers are some of the best troops in, like, their roster. If I ever do a Wolfrit campaign, excuse my cracking knuckles, it will more than likely be a Berserker campaign. I can't see a reason. He sent forward his ranged troops, which was actually pretty stupid. We got barraged a little bit, though. If I ever do a Wolfrit campaign, which, you know, there's a good chance I will, how do I explain this? I'm gonna play every faction one time, then we're gonna go back and play some other factions. Like, I never played Slaanesh. I hate, Slaanesh is one of my worst favorite things, like, in the books. I fucking hate Slaanesh so much. They are, like, evil, corrupting. Oh, you did drugs one time, you're branded with mutation. And also, I don't know, the chariots and there's like horny. I just don't want to play that faction. So we'll go back and play Slaanesh. We'll play, oh geez, what else will we play? I've played the next videos are going to be Lizardmen after this. But then after that, who fucking knows, dude? I'm a little bit at my wit's end with that. As I'll do Lizardmen, I'll do Empire, I'll get every faction done. Then the question is, do I play every single faction on my channel? Is that fun? Not really. Do I go back and play the ones I'm interested in? Yeah. Then we also have Warhammer 2, which I was going to play factions in. Just to get their actual campaigns so we could experience the story mode. That was something I was going to do, because they haven't brought the story mode to Warhammer 3 yet. I assume they're gonna, because they talked about Warhammer 3 being like the cumulative experience. Let's get our second lord up in here. This top one, that's fine. just to defend us from Carrick. I don't think that's Carrick Drac. Carrick Dunn or whatever that is. We'll create a little passive agreement with these guys in between that, and then let's see. We're not gonna win that. Now we could fight it just to like weaken their troops, and then retreat out of it so they could keep sieging with weaker troops, so then they would be less likely to actually attack, which is what I'm gonna do. I mean, we could theoretically win this if I was actually good at the game. Because look, they have fucking absolutely nothing. I suck though. I don't even ask me. I don't know how to fucking fight. I don't know why. I don't know how I suck this bad, but I do. It's a experience that I'm this bad of a commander. I mean, y'all should see me in Bannerlord. I'm great. Bannerlord, I'm like, let's form a thing up on this hill. We'll fight. They attacked us again, you know, during that next turn. We lost, but, you know, we didn't lose, because Throgg's about to come down there with fucking 4 berserkers. Like 4 range units, 4 trolls. That's a good stack, but it's not what we're going for in the end. It's not optimal. We want him to have a stack he wants to have. Let's take this place, and then actually I'm going to delegate peace, because as I admitted before, this is my second time playing through, and what happens is if you push too far left, you just get all your territory taken by Wulfric. Like, you own no land. Wulfric just takes all your territory. So we're going to go here. We're going to rob them out of like 2,000 gold. 1,000 and a non-aggression pact. Means they have to break it to actually go to war with us, which is a little bit better in my opinion. Now Slaanesh is coming up here. We'll move against them. Let's push the advantage on Slaanesh. That's not a loss. In all reality, that's not a loss. I could fight that without any reinforcements. He's got little to no ranged troops. Ranged troops are gonna what? Kill 4 trolls? Oh no. Such an extreme, violent fucking situation. He has 0 armor. Throgg alone could kill the Sorry, someone just used a power drill on my house. I'll be right back. Let's do this thing. No one's hammering at my house anymore. The only issue is, so this is the next day. I broke my finger. Yeah, guys. Shit goes crazy. I was at the gym doing pull-ups. You know, I hop up to grab it. I like to get that first explosive muscle up before I do actual pull-ups. I fucking jammed my finger into the thing, and now my fingy hurts. Guys, my fingy hurts really bad. This sucks, like, genuinely. But, in response, we get to fuck Slaanesh up. Now, he's sent forward his horse soldiers. This is actually, I've been seeing this strategy more and more. It's called the French line, I think. I don't know. I used to study battle stuff. As when I went to college during high school, I did history, specifically forgotten history and war history were the classes I did. And then culinary arts, which fucking, I cook good ass protein meals now, but my culinary degrees are like it's a certificate, right? If it's a year, it's not a degree. The year is that's the 2-year one. But yeah, I have that from when I was in high school. Yeah, I was pretty damn good at fucking cooking and, history and shit for a while. But now, that's more of just a passion. Being smart is a passion. Now I'm a low IQ is my job. But I'm still pretty passionate about being high IQ sometimes, guys. I promise I can be high IQ. But no. So the French line is supposed to have overwhelming force down the center of a... Now this doesn't really work on how I run Throgg, because Throgg is a charge army that just encompasses, because we have all these trolls and shit that are heavy hitters. Now, the funny thing about this is I'm not actually... So Throgg is Norscan Vikings. And I'm running him how I want to run him. So once we get all the level ups, which you'll see with actually our last battle with Coastalin, how powerful he can be. Now FYI guys, just so you guys don't know later, I actually rematched Coastalin like 8 times. Because we had a weird ass map with this lake that I didn't know you could go through. I kept getting fucked up because I'm like, how's he flanking me? And then I just watched a battle one time. I'm like, oh, he comes through the lake. I'm so silly. So let's get these guys to route battle losses. I mean, there is no... Slaanesh has no armor. I think it's a level up thing that gets armor. So there's literally no worry with Slaanesh. And also our sorcerer's gonna fuck up their sorcerer. Because our sorcerer's a fucking giant cyclops. It's not really fair. But, yeah, no. In the end, with this army, I'd want to have the cyclopses, the skin wolves, and the trolls if I were to ever continue this. I have the save. The save is broken because of a big update. But, as always, look at those kills. You gotta love those kills. The berserkers are pretty good. If I do Norsca again, it's gonna be like... it's gonna be Wulfric with berserkers and then javelins. Like a javelin berserker army with like maybe a couple mammoths is what I was thinking. I'm not entirely sure about it. Let's go wrap this up and kill Slaanesh a second time. Let's level up that building. I like showing off a little bit of the building management, but honestly, that used to be what I played the game for, was the building management, and that's more for me. But what I like to share and what is that I'm not good at is this. It's the battles that I'm learning strategy. Like, I'm doing a choke point here. I'm getting better at the battles. So that's what I want to show off, basically. While the buildings is more like, I'm pretty damn good at that. And those are really fun for me to have time to manage the buildings. So I'm editing out, like, you know, you guys can go back to the other series, the Chaos Dwarves and stuff. I spent, like, IRL time per episode, like an hour managing buildings. I love it. I enjoy it quite a lot. We'll make these guys route pretty fucking quickly, to be honest. Now, I usually try my best to keep between takes fluid, yeah, because it's usually 6-7 takes between. I'll also listen to the end of the last one and continue whatever I was saying. But, you know, I'm not the best. Sometimes I end takes, whatever. You guys are going to hear creaking and meowing. That is why I'm announcing this. My cat fucking opened my door. Like, full closed, she jumped up, got the handle, opened that shit twice. 2 takes. She does not want me to record without her. And then if I start recording and she's in here and I just close the door, then she goes, dude, she's out there going, meow. Holy fuck. Oh my god. I can't win. We're going to hunt down the troops. We want to get them low enough. I'm not really sure how it works. Because sometimes... Yeah, I think if you kill the Lord, then the army is disbanded. Because they didn't retreat again. They're just gone. We're about to go for Wulfric, in all honesty. I have a full stack. We're going to go for peace with him. Wulfric's instantly going to declare war. Like, that was one little scene, and he's going to declare war. He's going to come up on us. Let's go check out this quest. I actually didn't do any quests. You guys will see that different when I play Lizardmen, and when I play Orcs, anything like that. When I go back to Cathay and play the Jade, whatever, I have plans with him. I'm actually going to run a Crow and Jet Lion only army. We'll see how that fucking works. I'm not sure how it does, but that and heroes. Oh, this is easy. Oh yeah, let's start talking about my issues. Whatever the new update is, my game crashes now. It never did before. It might be that I have too little storage, but my game crashes now. It is something. Here we go. I did this battle twice. I charge in. This is actually a decently easy battle. I sent my troops forward in a straight line, sent my trolls to focus the heavy, monsters, infantry, whatever the fuck. Sent Throgg up there, of course, and then I don't know what's happened, really. It hasn't happened in a little while. I started playing Empire, and it's only happened once with Empire now. Look at fucking Wulfric, dude. His HP just evaporates with Throgg hitting him. Throgg is pretty powerful. All these guys are pretty powerful. If you focus, like, upgrade trees properly... I'm microing a lot, sorry, I'm bouncing around. But if you with, like, my orcs and with Throgg and with all my recent playthroughs, I do the blue line, I do the red line, figuring out which ones I want to focus. Usually it's heavy infantry. I'm a heavy infantry guy, and then I like my artillery, or I like my dinosaurs and monsters or whatever. So I kind of like my monster units. That's kind of how I play. And I'll focus the blue line through, usually with my legendary lord. With secondary lords, I focus the red line first, because I feel they don't buff units as much. So I actually feel like using the red line with your legendary lord isn't as beneficial. So I do blue line first, then red line, and then I do, red line, then blue line with other lords. It's just kind of how I play. So here we go. He retreated. We beat him. Form Confederation. Yeah, I was like, form Confederation. Now, oh my gosh, why is my game frozen? I wonder what I was referring to. It's not like I'm taking 30 settlements and 3 armies in one click, which I think is pretty valid with recording software and 2 other softwares running in the background to keep the quality up and like the frame rate up. I do think maybe I'm gonna gift myself for Christmas, like I've already said, a new microphone, and then also new storage on my computer, so like a new drive. And there we go. It fucking crashed. I'm not going to bullshit you 5 fucking times. 5 separate recordings, and here we're loading back into the battle. We'll go charge them. We'll push through them. It'll be another easy battle, and this was the one that finally worked because I shut down the frame rate stuff in the background. I think that might have been the issue, was having stuff that's supposed to... the software is essentially... It's with my recording software. It's essentially supposed to keep like background app refresh and stuff down because Windows likes to spy and do whatever the fuck it wants. Bitcoin mine, I'm pretty sure. And no offense to you, Windows, this is in the game. But I'm pretty sure Windows likes to Bitcoin mine or something on your hard drive, make a bit of cash off of you. So it runs all that shit in the background, and that just slows the fucking game down. So like the frame rate was kind of fucky here. You guys can't see it luckily because it's sped up, but was a little bit tarnished frame rate. We now have a special guest in the recording studio. Come here. Oh, no, he left. We have my baby, Archibald. He's in the recording studio because last take he was going like outside the door meowing like, not last take for you guys, last take for me because I had to delete it because he was so fucking loud. So now he's in here and he's considering leaving now. Thank you for the sound cue, Archie. Come here. Come here. Yeah, we got Wulfric. Province secured. Oh, come here. Now we're deep in the negative, but we're actually going to have Wulfric help us take out this settlement to get us a bit of money with the looting benefit. And then we'll just disband Wulfric's armies. We will disband one of them completely, and then another we will trim down to just the Lord for a while. Because a Lord in a settlement, I find, seriously dissuades enemies from attacking said settlement, which is nice. So that's what we will do, and then after that, we are going to run in the red for a little while we loot and sack to make back our money. This is actually how my yes, Archie. This is actually how my Empire campaign is going currently. I've been running negative for about, you know, I can admit it here. I'm save scumming because I did not know Empire that was this fucking hard. I played Balthazar Gelt or whatever, the Golden Order, last time I played Empire, which was Warhammer 2, and I beat the fuck out of Empire. It wasn't. He's fucking kicked that dude in the balls. It's badass. But no, I played Gelt, and it was a pretty easy thing. I don't know, fucking Carl Franz game that what do you call it? I confederated Gelt, and it just screwed me. It screwed my my progress because of the money just going down the drain. There is a chance I will just undo that. I think at this point I've invested so much into, like, don't call me on this, okay, guys? Don't call me on this. I'd given up save scumming for this in my Lizardmen campaigns. Like, I no bullshit, my Lizardmen campaigns in this, I gave up save scumming, which was lovely. But, then we kinda, the Orc campaign, I didn't save scum. I'm very proud of this until the final crisis. And I saved the turn before the final crisis because I'm like, well, I might need to wog here or something. I ended up needing to go back and wogging. And then I save scummed, I think, I want to say sub 10 times to get through the final crisis. Because it was just a little bit fucky with, like, auto-resolve and stuff. Because it was Chorfs versus me. And they really did fuck me up. Let's keep plowing our way through these Norskins. They've got a little settlement up here. They've got this little camp we'll go raid. They've got that same French pillar to attack the center of our infantry. Now, it did work here, but the issue is we also clustered our infantry to fuck with them. And that's just the counter to this, is just like a triangle formation or a wedge. And it just completely fucks them. But yeah, no, I'm being completely honest. I save scummed at the end of my Orc campaign. I've save scummed from turn 34, I think, is when I get Gelt. That was my, like, first save was with Gelt, and then okay, I'm gonna let my cat out once I finish this. I love you. Come here. Come here. I love you. But so I save scummed. So I saved before I recruited Gelt, and then I've save scummed a little bit. But I think you guys will enjoy how cinematic that video is because of the save scumming. I've got some really good battle set pieces. It should be really nice. I'm gonna go let my cat out. This problem is unfixable. My cats are about to enter the room. There's gonna be a buzz in the background. I can't win. Like, I gotta get this done. Wolfric, okay, so the strategy kind of fell apart. I was just trying to push through their line, which was pretty stupid. I should have, like, I always watch these afterward, and I'm like, oh, I should have done this. So that's why I, like, believe in rematches. But we should have encompassed the line on its flanks and then have just crushed it like hammer and anvil. Just pound through. And I do really enjoy that. I think that's why when I get late game with Empire, which will happen, I think, I just have to take this guy's territory I'm fighting currently. But once I get late game, I'm able to get, like, the full Greatsword and Reichsguard army. I'm not going to go Reichsguard. I'm actually going to go the, I might go Reichsguard. They're tier 3 cavalry. Like, yeah, there's the tier 4 and 5, but who cares? Let's push Throgg up here. We're going to go for the Pleasure Palace. We're also going to raid this for a Beast quest, I think. Yeah, no. So the point stands. My Empire campaign's going pretty good. This campaign's going pretty good. We're pushing 2 fronts, which I don't really like. But honestly, I've gotten used to multi-front. And I always will talk about fronts. Like, my goal is to always keep a one-front thing. They went to war with me, which is actually kind of nice because that means it's just my eastern front, which is pretty bad because the west or southern, whichever you want to call this front with Wolfric, isn't actually that bad. Like, this is what, their last fucking army? It won't matter. We will just auto-resolve the shit out of that because he doesn't have the army composition I want right now. Which is honestly why I can just get the fuck rid of it. Now let's see what goes on over here. We're going to confederate the shit out of them. Easy does it. Now we'll go here. We're going to start a siege. I could win that, even in a city battle. But let's just continue the siege. I fucking hate this dude. I'm at war with him currently in the Empire campaign. Oh, he's such a fucking warmonger. I'm gonna have to play a campaign as him. Because I've had severe trouble fighting hex wraiths and shit with him. And, like, his necromancer armies. I'm just gonna have to see. So that'll be a goal. I do also want to go back and do another. So right now my goal is to plow through playing every faction at least once. I actually played like 2 or 3 Lizardmen factions just because I wanted to. I had a lot of fun, and I was just taking a break from recording because they were, you know, hammering the sides of my house like I talked about earlier. Back then as well, doing re-siding and shit. So I ended up playing a ton of Lizardmen. I just have a shit ton of fun with that. Like, in complete honesty, Lizardmen is so fun. We're gonna clap the shit out of this dude. We got the wolves moving around behind. I did that just in case there's ranged troops. They've got chaos trolls, which actually aren't going to compare against our trolls. Our trolls, if you notice their combat things in the bottom right, they all had orange or green combat things. And as we watch this progress, it's going to go from red to green if it's not green, because we'll get Throgg in there boosting morale and the like. That's actually something I like about the scrap system from Orcs. I hope they implement it to Norsca, because I'd love to have flasks on Norscan trolls. I honestly think every faction should have the the Chaos Warriors progression, like leveling up, promotion system, and I also think every faction should have like equipable items on your units, just to like customize, dude. Like, Chaos Dwarfs kind of did both, which was pretty cool. I just think a lot of these factions could be reworked. Like, I think my ideal... Yeah, okay, let's take this settlement, because the dwarves are at war with us right now, so we gotta move up north. My ideal thing, though, would be, like, right now playing Empire. I'm loving Empire. My ideal thing would be recruit Ice Trolls. We need those anyway. So we're gonna go over here and recruit Ice Trolls. See, Throgg's armies become more ideal. Holy shit, that's ideal. Fucking 8 trolls is insane. And we're going to take the Troll King's throne right now. It's badass. But yeah. Empire with, like, scrap upgrades. Or maybe using, like, your prestige to get units. Like, I imagine, like, Reichsguard with, like, heavy lances. Armored hooves, so they have, like, better charge defense while they're charging. That would be so cool, melee defense while they're charging, because, you know, in charges you get cut down, so they'd have, like, armored barding down their legs. Great swordsmen with weighted hilts or something, so their melee defense goes up, or sharpened tips, or adamantium, dwarf forged tips, which would just make the actual weapon strength go up. I have so many fucking ideas. I honestly wish I could, like, help a modder mod this game, because that's like what I've done in the past, is with, like, not modding, essentially. I like script writing and ideas is what I'm really good at. Like, character writing and ideas and stuff is, like, what I love to do. I have so many ideas, I just can't implement them. I'm too stupid. I have an imagination, a childish imagination, but no skills to implement it. It's such a sad life. We're gonna take their home settlement, And then they're going down. They're going to take our settlement right here. But honestly, I don't mind that. Because I'm going to push around to the right. And yeah, I'm going to push through and just take the other settlement. The Chaos Dwarves have pushed pretty far. So I'm going to go to war with them. As their settlements are really good for just raising and sacking. Which will be a ton of money. And we get to devote those settlements to the gods. So we'll go right on here. Take that. They don't got anything worth my time, so we'll just do a quick fucking battle for you guys. If you guys saw the screen flash black there, that might have been my display in real time, but that's also been happening. I don't know why my display just flashes. It's not bad. It's just kind of annoying. Y'all know how it works. Let's push here. What sort of fucking clusterfuck formation are they doing? They really didn't. They did not have a idea of what they were gonna do. Oh my god, you gotta hate trolls, how they're fighting. This shit sucks. Let's do this thing. We're gonna plow through. This is gonna be a tough battle. We're gonna just clusterfuck. I'm gonna try to come in from the back, pound them. Yes, I meant that. We're gonna focus different groups. As the trolls are pretty heavy hitters, so having one or two groups of those going pretty hard. Then we have the ranged javelins and stuff. We're gonna get rid of those eventually. Once our heavy infantry becomes a little bit better from essentially investing in the red, you guys will see a difference. I will not show leveling up because that's the most tedious fucking thing. I'm crying over my keyboard. I'm like, I gotta look this up again. How much does this affect hit chance? Like, I min-max a little bit, or not really min-max. I have decision anxiety, so I just get like really worried about what I'm going to invest in. So that's the issue. Here we go. Let's occupy it again. This is going to be our foray down into Kislev. We'll go through there after harassing some things. Iron and metal is really good. That will actually put us positive in money. You gotta love that. Instantly upped our money. Then you guys are going to watch that monetary little green symbol climb as I invest more and more. I'm trying to get Godric and Felix currently. I'm not sure why my attention has jumped to that. I was thinking about events, because I need an Empire event that lowers upkeep. I'm not sure one exists, but I kind of fucking need it. Like, holy cow. Yep, Chorfs are going to get eaten alive in auto-resolve. They would actually Fey. Oh no, I've invoked their name. No, they would actually fare way better in real combat, unless they're like that. Like, I'm talking about actual Chorfs, not their slaves. And the rest of these we're going to actually just raise. Look at that money climb. We're now positive 4,000 per turn. Now that will diminish. That's getting rid of our one unit we don't want. He's a heavy two-handed infantry. The berserkers do better than he does. Pop the save because I was thinking about it, like going into a battle. It's not worth it. We're gonna go serpent. We're gonna go corn. I never use the with them with norsca. I never fucking. We're gonna move up this way. I never use the raising system. I think it's silly. I've never done it. I probably should, in all reality. I'm gonna bring this guy up here, get him some heals. We're also gonna go for him. We've got his units down, so we're gonna go for some skin wolves, some infantry, some some berserkers and stuff. A lot of javelins because he buffs them pretty well. That's gonna be my goal when I inevitably get him. Like, actually, here, we're getting some of those Cyclopses finally. But when I inevitably... Yeah, I'm sorry, we jumped a little bit there. I recruited some units, of course, and now we're going to do this island. We're getting ready for a siege on Kislev. I edited a lot out there because it was pretty repetitive of just recruiting. And I have in my notes to mention I was recruiting. I just wasn't quick enough about it, and this takes pretty good already. So we're going to go up here north. We're going to go try to reinforce that settlement right there. What's it called? Slanesh's old settlement. We're gonna go reinforce it with Wolfric, hopefully, so they don't, take it. Other than that, we're going to try to get into war with, well, we just got into war with him, with Coastalin, and we're gonna beat his ass a couple times, and I'll call that the video, because that was our goal from the start, and we're at a point where we would steamroll pretty well. We're seeing a final army here with our berserkers, and we'd slowly phase out the berserkers and stuff. It would be a pretty fucking awesome little thing, and an army and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna just fight this. We're all part health, but that doesn't really matter in the end, does it? Like, we're fucking Norsca. We've suffered casualties. We'll still beat the shit out of them. We're gonna pull back here so we don't have to deal with the lake at all that I mentioned earlier. And then we're gonna go in, fight this guy a couple times, and we'll call that the end of the video. I do really want to do Norsca again, but I want to do... What the fuck was... I thought I edited out all the rematches. Why'd I rematch there? I think I was just upset. Like, I was just grumpy. Okay, that's silly, but, next Norsca, I'm gonna do Wolfric, and I'm going to go for, like, Berserkers or Skinwolves, and then ranged. That's going to be how we divide up our armies. And I might continue this someday, or continue it on my own and just have some fun with it, and actually save scum and have, like, a good time off of recording. And then maybe I'll make a video, like, updating you guys on progress or something, like a YouTube short or some shit. Ugh. I hate saying that. I hated saying that. Dude, I dislike Coastalin so much. I fought him a couple times. I fought him... no, not as Kislev. I fought him a couple times. He's a little rat bastard. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Especially how his troops are here. He's got this, like, heavy front line, and then just this fucking guns on the back line. Like, he also just dies. Like, I beat the absolute shit out of this dude, but then his, like, back line, I don't know. You are hybrid troops. If a troll is on top of you, killing you, you should be dead. Like, you should... you've been eaten alive, to be quite frank. Like, these are huge fucking trolls. He doesn't die either. Like, look at this shit, dude. He was pretty crazy. But, I don't know, like, a troll versus a hybrid unit. I feel like the hybrid unit should die. Like, it's a melee hybrid. I don't know. But I have mad respect for, Kislev. Is reading, like, reading fucking, Godric and Felix. I'm like, okay, Kislev is the best thing to ever happen. They're on the edge of the Empire. They defend us all from chaos, and they're really fucking cool. So that's essentially how that goes. I forgive him. And let's go beat the shit out of him here. I'm not sure how he has full strength troops after I killed him last time, but hey, that's how it works. I'm gonna outro us while we whack the shit out of him. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, or whenever you're watching this. Hope you guys come back for more. If not, I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope to see you guys again next time. If not, that's alright. As always, I want to do positive reinforcement. It means the world to me that you guys come here, that you guys watch my stuff, that you guys enjoy my stuff. It means the world to me, especially right now as I'm recording and uploading and editing these for the future. My views have climbed. I'm like reaching milestones I've never reached before, and I'm just eternally thankful, even if like that thankfulness is delayed.